All right, we've got Mr. Barnes, Mr. Ian Barnes on the Zoom. He's just finished 16 weeks with me. He got an amazing result. I'm going to hand it over to the man himself. Ian, how did you get on?
Yeah, so 16 weeks, down 39 pounds. So fantastic result.
Fantastic result indeed. 39 pounds in 16 weeks. Amazing. Amazing. All right. How do you feel? How does that actually make you feel? Because it's not the weight on the scales that people are after, although that's interesting and everyone loves to see those scales go down. What's that 39 pounds given you?
I feel on top of the world. It's given me a new lease for life. My biggest why when I first came on this was to reduce my insulin, and I'm a diabetic, been diabetic for 12, 13 years. And to just start enjoying life again, and over the 16 weeks, boom, it's happened.
Amazing. So, tell me exactly how you feel. Have you had the blood? Have you had your bloods measured since we've lost the weight in terms of glucose? Talk to me about that. We're talking about the diabetes.
Yeah. So before I started the course, my long-term bloods were at 84. So the highest they've ever been in the 12 years. Got them done 3 weeks ago, and they were down to 42. So cut in half.
Halved. And that's only from losing weight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What did the doctor say? What did the doctor say to you?
I just said, obviously what you're doing works. I now reduce the amount of insulin I use as well. So that's another win-win for me. But yeah, it was just absolutely fantastic. 16 weeks of no pain. Well, there was a little bit of pain, but it was enjoyment, I enjoyed it. I educated myself, and it's just come on leaps and bounds.
Awesome. Well, for those that are watching, what was because I know you've tried different things before. What was what made you stick to this, and why did you get such a great result? Because there's different elements of the program, but what stuck out for you and what enabled you to stay the course and lose such a significant amount of weight over 4 months?
It's a big investment, Gav. We had long conversations about it. I thought a lot about it, but you weigh up that one initial investment. I've got another 20 years now with my kids, and that's priceless. So it's a big investment, but it's a worthwhile investment, because you're getting healthier, you're getting happier, you are spending a fortune on new clothes, I've got to tell you that. But, it's just for me, the one thing was the weekly calls with the guys. They're absolutely fantastic, from all over the country, all over the world, and just to see how people are getting on. When you've had a bad week, you still jump on the call, and you get the support and everything. And the other thing is the modules. I can't stress enough how much education I've had from you, but from the plan and the modules, it's unbelievable.
Amazing. So, yeah, I appreciate that. So the group calls every week, every Monday, and the modules have really helped you. And if someone was watching this, would you say that? And you said it was a large investment. It is a chunk of change, as you know. Would you say it was been a worthwhile investment on your part? And would you recommend it to other people that are thinking about coming into the group?
100%. 100%. As you say, it is a big chunk of change, but divide that by the length of time your life's now going to go on. As you make the changes, and it's peanuts, absolute peanuts. And I would tell anyone, is it worth doing? 100%. 100%. Just go away and do it. You're not on the thing. I always thought of, I've done them before, but I've always been on my own. You just go to the gym, got to do this. With you there, Gav, it's literally like, you're not telling me what to do. I'm telling you what I'm going to do, and we're just agreeing it, and then to do that in front of 20 other people on a call on a Monday night, they're holding, you're being held accountable, and it's just fantastic.
No, I appreciate that. So just for the figures, what was your starting weight? And where are you now? I know we're a week on, you're actually to 40 and a half pounds. And where do we want to go to take this to long term? So give me the starting numbers.
So I started at £246. Last week, after 16 weeks, I finished up £207, and now I'm down to £205. So in English terms, that's 14 stone, 8.5 pound. You know,
Amazing.
when
Well, now you know that it works. Where do you want to take it to? Because you, as I said, this is the first line. We've moved into the second phase now, where life gets exciting and we take this to the next level. Where do you want to take this?
I'd like to see the weight still come off a little bit. You know, I'd love to get to 14 stone. Under £200 would be really good. 190, 195. But for me now, it's more about learning more about owning up. You know, got rid of the body fat. You know, got a bit of loose skin there. Now's the time to start hitting the weights a bit more. You know, and just understanding. I've tracked everything for the last 17 weeks. Literally everything that's gone in my mouth for the last 17 weeks, I've been tracking. You know, now I want to get through. I don't have to track all the time, you know, but still reduce the weight and still just enjoy it.
That's it. And you make a great point there, Ian. People say, oh, calorie counting doesn't work long term. The aim is never to calorie count for long term. The aim is to use it as a tool to lose that initial amount of weight, to learn about foods, to educate you about nutrition, your mindset, and think about how you look at how you look at a meal and food now. The education around piecing together protein, vegetables, carbs, it's a million miles apart to where you were 4 months ago, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and the aim is to get people off MyFitnessPal or any calorie tracker that they use, and then still take it to the next level. So I'm so pleased. Such a great result. 39 pounds in 16 weeks, and now we're going to take it to the next level. I think we can get you a lot lower than you think. Any final words of advice you would like to say to anyone that might be watching this video?
No, you know, just stick with it. You know, just stick with it, embrace it, and enjoy it. You know, I mean, get Gav's book. It's well worth a read.
Thank you, Ian. Well, look, guys, listen, if you're looking to lose weight and you're looking for a solution and you've struggled, you're not sure what to eat, how much, when, why, you're not keen on exercise, please get in touch. Go to www.gavgillibrand.com/book a call. We'll have a 15-minute call as we did with Ian. We'll have a little chat, give you a couple of ideas to put things in motion. We'll then take it a bit further. If you love what I do, we'll get involved. If you don't, we'll still be friends and I'll help you as much as I can. Ian, you're an absolute gent. We're going to do our hot seat next week as well. Phase 2 beckons, mate. We're going to take this to the next level. Thank you for everything. Thanks for being a great client. Amazing result. So chuffed for you. All the best.
Lovely. Thank you, sir. Cheers.